What up? One more time. This is the Giant Killer, D.L. Smith, Word Life 1, bringing you once again another hit from on high right about now. And just to let you all know, you know what I mean, something been burning in my heart for a minute right now. And you know, it's pretty obvious that the way that systematic rule in life is many of a couple of things, a few things, and I've been tracing the word a good little bit lately, and I've been hanging in the pages of Ecclesiastes for a good little minute now, and Solomon was talking. King Solomon, who was the wisest king to ever live, one of the richest kings to ever live, if not the richest king to ever live, talked about everything being meaningless. Everything being meaningless now. If you check it one good time, whatever Bible that you're reading, if you're reading out of the Amplified Bible, it talks about when it says the phrase, the description of the word meaningless, it means to be in vain, vainglory, to be of vanity. You know, a thing, you know, a facet of being vain. And it talked about advancement being meaningless. It talked about riches and so forth, things of a temporal nature being meaningless. Now, here's something that's been boiling in my heart for a minute, talking about the things that are meaningless, things in this world, things that you can see, things that you can touch, things that you can have at your grasp, if you will, things that are meaningless, things that are, you know, capable of being taken away at any given time. And notice that the world, the temporal aspect of this living stature, if you will, the living part of it all, the physical realm, as the things that you can see, touch, smell, anything that you can identify out of your five senses, that only means that, you know what I mean, it is there for a moment, a mere moment in time, and it can also be gone in a moment in time, and it'll reflect to a time where, you know, it's here today. The old saying is, it's here today, gone tomorrow. Well, yeah, this is something for us to think about right now. How long will it last? How long will it last that we got so much money in the bank? We got many of possessions. We have all knowledge. We have all wisdom. We know some things. We know a little bit too much, and then sometimes we're overwise to a point to where we become ignorant to the one God, the only God, the begotten, the one that put us here in the first place, all for us to be set up for a certain purpose. And whether your purpose is that of evil or whether that is your purpose of good, you're here to bring forth a purpose. And that will also mean this. And it also comes to the grant, what I like to call this particular installment, the grand order of business. The grand order of business is stated in Ecclesiastes 12, where it says, Solomon had taught the people. He had taught them that everything that we do up under the sun, everything that we do here on this temporal earth, everything that we do in this temporal aspect of life, everything that we do in this physical realm is meaningless. Everything that we do has no value at all. It means nothing. It is totally obsolete. And whatever we put our hands to do, he made it clear that whatever you put your hands to do, so be it. You do what you do. But meanwhile, in the end, after he got through teaching the people, and clearly this is what the word Ecclesiastes means. It means teacher. It means the teacher. It means the one that is teaching. My friends and fellow walkers in the word right now, and those that are not walking in the word, check this out right here. The grand order of business is this, and he stated it clear. He stated it plain. He said, "Fear God and keep his commandments. Fear God and keep his commandments. You check it out. You get in your word right now. You go forward in the book of Ecclesiastes right now. And you will find this passage in chapter 12 where he said, fear God and keep his commandments. Now we all know about the 10, which is basically the law, the 10 commandments, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. We know about all that good stuff. But then there's the grandest commandment, there's the grandest law, and Yahshua, Yahweh, Jesus Christ comes back later to state this one thing right here. He says this in his gospel. He says this right here. He says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. He said, and the second is like unto it. Love thy neighbor as yourself. He said, on these two hang all the law and all the prophets. And you check it out. You look at it firm and you look at it plain. And you see it for what it says. Fear God. Not shaking, not being frightened, not running up under your bed when the thunder rolls and the lightning crack and the tornado coming through. Not that fear. But this fear means a reverence of God, a total, unadulterated respect for God, the one who made you, the one who put you in your very existence, the one who woke you up out of your bed the following morning when you woke up with that cramp, when you woke up, you didn't want to go to work, you didn't want to go to school, you didn't want to do nothing, but you arise, you woke up to see the light of another day. This God. This one God, this God that so many people have put so many different ideas to that they're yet far from him. Fear, reverence, respect, worship, praise, all of these facets right here are that of total movement of respect for the one Lord, for the one God, the Most High. And follow his commands. Uphold the law, keep the law, but the grandest law of them all is the love. Love. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your Lord. Love him for who he is. Love him in times of turmoil. Love him through times of chaos. Love him on the good times. Love him through the rough times. Love it when you ain't got no money in your pocket. Love him when you got to do whatever it is that you don't want to do, and move forward and keep the commands. Uphold the 10, but put the grandest law over all of those. And you can't go wrong with the other 10. And this is the grand order of business. My friends, I love you. I care most deeply for you. And that's why I bring forth the word from Word Life. The word itself means the seed. Life means definitely that in him. Take up the yoke that is very light, and you'll see what I'm saying. And definitely there's going to be some more to come. This ain't the last time. I will be coming. I'm going to be coming with up in your face realism, and definitely what reality is all about. This is what it is. This is the grand order of business. Stay in tune with your maker. Keep a relationship with your Father and obey what he tells you. And I guarantee you, everything that you got coming forward in your life, there's going to be a breakthrough each and every time. Peace and God bless. Word Life 1. The grand order of business. Shalom.